What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ross. Thank you for all the support. We're going to continue with the Q&A, the Ask Me Anything. I'm going to update and provide some responses. And also, if you have a watch or pair of sunglasses you want reviewed, don't hesitate to just drop me an email at TheCovertCrow@gmail.com. No problem. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We'll link up and see what we can put together. You can also get a hold of me on Instagram at TheCovertCrow. Just send me a DM, no problem. A wow moment, what's on wrist? Casio G-Shock Mudman GW 9500-1, new release this year. First question's a two-parter from Tiffany Missile 7525 for Amy and Ross. I know you'll always pick calamari if you see it on the menus, but what would Amy pick? That's a good question. Something to do with chicken. I find that that's her go-to usually. Something to do with chicken. But she also likes salad too. And question two, it's a two-parter. Other than watches and sunglasses, do you have anything else that you collect? No, that's it. Just watches and sunglasses. I keep it simple. Those are the only two accessories that I really wear. S.A. Evans asks, S.A. Evans 63. Gotta make sure I get that correct. I enjoyed following you on your tour of Iceland. Have you planned another trip somewhere? Well, it's in the works. We don't know yet whether we're gonna go on our cruise or are we gonna go to Disney. See, Mateo is like 7 now, so he's getting to that age where we, not only can we bring him on the cruise, but we want to experience Disney again. Believe me, if we do, I'll try to work in some watch content for that trip. Magnesium 7383 asks, budget aside, what would your dream watch be to review? Oh boy, there's so many out there and there's so many brands that I couldn't even fathom getting my hands on. But what would I like to review? You know what? As odd as it may sound, I'm never in my life going to be able to get my hands on a Richard Mille, but I would just like to have it hands-on to see and know why the watch costs $180,000, $190,000, $250,000. Just for a minute. Even Bubba Watson's watch, right? Rafael Nadal. So in the efforts of keeping it real, per se, I think getting my hands on one of my grails, which would be like the Patek Philippe Aquanaut travel time that John Mayer has. When he first did Talking Watches, I loved that watch. Dynamite. I would love to review that baby. Richard T2112 asks, where is one of the best places to buy watches in Canada? I have no idea, but I know in the area where I am, just west of Toronto, I like to go to Raffi Jewelers. They've treated me well. And I've purchased several pieces from them. That's actually a good question I could be asking of you guys. Comment down below. Where do you get your watches from in Canada? Specifically in the Greater Toronto area as well. F-I-A-N-M-A. Fianma07 asks, was there any watch you let go that you regret deeply? That's a very good question. And you know what? It is a little bit easy. I let the Panerai go, and I love Panerai. I love the design. I love the history. I love tool watches to begin with, but the diver history and that unique design and how the crown is, protected by its crown guard cover or case. Is there a potential for me to ever own another Panerai? Yes, I think there is. I didn't, part with it because I didn't like it or didn't like the brand. Just that particular watch and how it's felt on the wrist, it just, it wasn't getting enough wrist time for me, so I had to let it go. And yes, I do regret that. Kyle C7924 asks, sweet pool, tons of watches. What do you do for a living, bro, David? Things are ridiculously expensive for us in Canada. Yeah, they're expensive here in Canada, and they are double expensive in the United States, our partners to the south of us. Someone once told me, you never regret buying quality. I come from a modest upbringing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not well-to-do. I'm not rich. I'm not loaded, as they say. I've worked hard. I was 28 years a police officer, and I retired early. Now I work in the private sector for a large company. Without getting too personal, I work and I do what I got to do to look after my family. And that's all it comes down to. Watches come second, third, fourth, fifth down the list. You know what I mean. I think we'll end it there. Don't stop with that video. Any video, you put a comment or question in, or you send me a DM at TheCovertCrow on Instagram, or direct line email to TheCovertCrow@gmail.com. Thanks for all your support. I appreciate that. And you know what? I'm going to be back soon. Put your notifications on. Hit the bell. You'll get notified when the next video drops. Stay tuned. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.